Hey, it's Eris, your behind the scenes girl on the scenes, and I'm here at BET 106 Behind the Scenes Day with Anthony Alred. And we're going to take a day and see what he does in his career. He's going to share about his career at 106 and Park. So tell me what you do here at 106.
So currently, I'm an associate producer for the show. So what that means is I come up with the creative for the show for a specific day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So right now my day is Wednesday, and then I format together, make sure that the show times out to either an hour and a half or 2 hours. I insert the guests and where they're going to come out and what they're going to talk about. I put in the videos that are voted on by the viewers at home and how long we're going to play those for. And then when the show is actually on, I'm out there with the host, with the guests.
Yeah.
Just
so it's
keeping
really
them up
exciting.
to the rest of what's happening. Absolutely.
So how is, like, when you get to work, is your energy level already crazy, or is it something that where, like, you kind of know exactly your day-by-day routine? Like, do you prep yourself the day before, or how is it when you get into work?
I never know what's going to happen. Every day is a different day. But my energy is normally low-key in the morning, and then it builds. And then by the time we get to the live show, I'm turned up, ready to go. There's so much pressure, but it's also so exciting because whatever happens. The world's going to see it at that point. So you just go with it.
So how did you get into this field? How did you get into wanting to be a part of entertainment? How did you, kind of gradually make your way as associate producer?
Right. So I started off, my original major was English when I went to college, and then I transferred and changed my major to broadcast journalism. So from that point, I was already interested in television. My senior year of college, I interned at BET and fell in love. So from there, after my internship, I was offered a position as a production assistant, which I gratefully took. And then I was able to ascend from there. Of course, it was a lot of hard work, a lot of long hours, but I love my job.
So the task as production assistant, what did you have to do?
I had to run errands. I had to get the videos once we got the votes in to see what they were. I had to physically, they're like tapes.
Okay.
So I had to physically go and get the tapes. I had to create a document so that all of the words that go on the screen, so when you see the host's name, at that point it was Terrence and Roxy. I had to create that.
You've been here for a minute.
I've been here for a minute. I'm seasoned.
Yeah.
So I had to make sure all of the words that came up on the screen, it was spelled correctly, and the operators who actually put them up knew what they had to put up.
On the teleprompter?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So would you say it's difficult working with talent as they're learning how to read the teleprompter and they're understanding? Like, is it a difficult relationship, or is it one that, just kind of...
It's exciting. It's a little difficult because you're used to, like when we made the transition with hosts, Terrence and Roxy knew it already, and Baba was cool with it too. But with the other hosts, they have to get acclimated to it. But they're so excited about it that they're always eager to learn. So it's a little frustrating when they're trying to learn and they don't already have it, but it's exciting to see them learning it and growing.
What was something you can say that a mentor, told you when you were coming up in your, I want to say, production, kind of journey? Like, what was something that somebody told you that really stuck with you?
It might sound a little rude, but when I was an intern, my supervisor at the time, who is now my coworker, said, "We don't need you."
Excuse me?
That's what he said to me. He said, "We don't need you. We don't need interns.
Okay.
Your job is to make us need you."
Yeah.
And I made that happen, and that's why I'm here.
Exactly.
So that really stuck with me.
What to you was the funnest part about your job?
The most fun thing about my job is the livest audience. You don't know who's going to walk through the doors, what they're going to say to you. We're like one big family. They come in, a lot of them know my name now. Some of them are a little crazy.
Really?
But it's cool. Yeah, but I love the audience.
So is this like the same people come a lot? Like,
so we have some residents
my
that
goodness.
come often.
So they can't get banned or nothing?
If they do something crazy, absolutely they can get banned. And that has happened before, but...
You're a boss.
Oh,
everybody's a boss. People may not, have the same reason for why they are a boss, but I definitely think that everybody is a boss in their own, way. But so I just want to know, why is Anthony a boss?
Okay, that's a great question. I guess I would be a boss because I determine my destiny. I don't, people will come into your life and they'll advise you on different things, but at the end of the day, you have to make a decision that's right for you. So me determining, like, I can be at BET for how many years I feel comfortable, and then at a certain time, I'm going to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Even if, unless BET really want to keep me and they hit me with that paper.
Yeah.
You know, I think you determining what you want to get out of your life makes you a boss. And also, when you're working with other people, making sure that your teammates are succeeding as well. Because you're nothing without your team. You all have to grow together, and that makes you a boss. And that's something that I love about my bosses.
When you were younger, were you always into like TV, or did you have like another type of thing that you wanted to do? I think like a lot of people, we don't always know right away, but you kind of if you reminisce back, you can kind of say, well, I kind of always was going in this direction. Was it like that for you?
It was, and I didn't even think about it that way, but I was always interested in acting. So when I was younger, I was always in plays and doing something in entertainment. I was singing in the choir at church. So I was always doing something to entertain people. When I went to college, I wanted to be an English teacher. That's why I majored with English. But something just brought me right back to entertainment. So I guess inside of me, that's always been there. And I tried to, I thought that I wanted to do something else, but I determined my destiny.
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
Okay. So with the footage that is shot at BET for 106 in Park, do you edit that footage, or what do you do within that?
So we have editors that come in, and I advise them on how I'd like the show edited together. So that I make sure that whatever we need, like if we go out and do some shoots, I make sure that he gets all of the footage, if we're playing videos, all of that that we need for the edit. And then tell him how for going outside of the studios at times. And if we have shoots, like with the talent, just determining the location, determining how long we're going to be out there, booking the crew, and then directing the actual shoot. So I'll tell the camera people what to shoot. I'll instruct the talent on what they need to say, when they need to say it, and then any other extra shots that I need as what we call B-roll. So if we're in New York City, how do I show that we're in New York City? You see cabs. Everyone knows the yellow cab is associated with New York City. So you get a cab in there. You might get the Empire State Building. Everyone knows that's associated with New York City. So putting all of that together, but seeing it before I even go outside.
Right.
That's the hardest part about it. You don't know what's going to... You don't know
the room.